So Philip, let's just start by talking about your role within the organization. You're here in Mexico, but you spent time at lots of different facilities. What do you do for IMI?
Yeah, basically I work more on process capability, process development, so mostly on engineering side.
Okay.
So prior Mexico, I'm situated in China. Okay, so I spent 10 years in China for IMI, and also in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So I started in the Philippines. So I've been in IMI for 25 years.
Wow.
So
Long time. Man and child, you must have started straight out of school.
Basically, yes. This is my first company.
Wow.
I started as a cadet engineer. So step by step, I was a process development engineer, manager, manufacturing, technology. So there's a lot of positions.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I witnessed IMI.
Yeah. When you look at that, and it's fascinating that they've moved you from China to Mexico. It's like you're following the work at the moment, and there's definitely a trend in terms of ramping manufacturing here. What do you think when you look at that from an engineering point of view? When you look at how do you develop that? What are the important things for you?
Yeah, basically, example here in Guadalajara, example, because IMI is, we do more on automotive space. Example, in Guadalajara, there's a lot of EV space here, the EV opportunities. So there's a lot of works development. So mostly some of those customers are coming here. So we need to prepare this site to receive those customers. Because in China, yes, it's almost stable in our China facilities.
Yeah, yeah. So when you look at what's going on here, the plant shows beautifully. It's really interesting. But you've got at one end, you've got a huge amount of automation. At the other end, you've got pretty manual processes. In the middle, you've got your SMT processes, which are pretty defined and pretty automated in themselves. And then there's some kind of hybrid semi-automation. How do you select when you're going to automate, when you're going to go with manual? Is it the geography you're in? Is it the labor rates? Is it the work that you're doing?
Yeah, basically, we start who is the customer? So what are the requirements?
Yeah.
So example, for the automation, mostly we do it for automotive because of the quality requirements, reliability requirements, the traceability requirements. So they are the one really demanding these requirements. But in some cases, we do also automate a non-automotive application, but depending on the requirements, on the volume, things like that.
Yeah, yeah. So when you look at the processes, for example, on the SMT processes, it's important to have those deep relationships with the suppliers. And for example, you have Panasonic here, you have Co-Young as a partner, and I think I was talking to Oscar. They've just all been requalified as preferred suppliers. How close is the collaboration you have with those companies in terms of building out the lines?
To become successful, one of the secrets is you don't treat suppliers as supplier. So you need to treat them as your partner. So we treat them as our partners. So we collaborate with them technically. So we explain to them, okay, this is our requirement. So you're able to meet this. So what is your equivalent recommendation, in terms of the solution you have? And like I was talking with Ramon. Yeah, so he said he started AI with AOI. So I said yes, because we also have one project for the AOI and AI. So, but this is another external consortium that I'm leading right now. So we are characterizing the AOI and AI. So things like that. So it's really very interesting, to partner with these suppliers, so to be able to achieve no?
Yeah. What you
The
want.
best results
Yeah.
for our customer.
Yeah, and I think AI is a great example. But when you look at the SMT line in particular, inspection becomes the data source, doesn't it? It's the data provided to that line. So being able to source all that data, bring it together, maybe use AI in some of the processing with SPI, with AOI, with the other inspection processes is really important. Are you seeing more and more of that homogeneous data becoming important in the way you design lines?
Yeah, that's very, very essential. Because now, if you don't have the right or the immediate data, so the decision making will become different. So it's difficult. So if these data are not on time, so that's a challenge now.
Yeah.
Because the industry, it's really very fast-facing. Industry 4.0 is coming, right?
Yeah.
So data, reliable data, just-in-time data, real-time data, that's very, very important.
Yeah, and there's so much you can do with it. Initially we thought that digital thread that was running through was all about traceability. It would give us the ability to reduce recalls, to have greater part-by-part traceability. But now it means a lot to you as a manufacturer because you can improve your processes, you can improve efficiency, quality, first-pass yield, and even when you're bringing a new project onto the floor, you can do it much quicker because you have that data.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You've got a 2-year assignment here. Exciting project
yes.
that could be longer, as these assignments have a habit of being. What are your expectations over the next 12 to 18 months here in Guadalajara?
Expectation, okay, yeah. Yeah, the one of the objectives is to turn around our operations to become more better in the current state, more efficient, more profitable. Yeah, and especially alteration on some of the culture here in Mexico, in our Mexico facilities. So basically the direction is to bring this factory to the next level, to receive this upcoming customers with challenging requirements.
Okay, well, Philip, thanks so much for your time. Thanks for talking to me. And all the best in your 2 years here. Enjoy Guadalajara. It's a beautiful city.
Thank you, Philip.